So that's good, people. So that's clean. I'm gonna put on this chain guard, and I stripped that bolt, that one screw out too much, but I stripped it a little bit. I hate stripping these things because, man, you gotta go get another one. Well, actually, you just go to the Home Depot. If any of these get stripped out, any kind of nuts or bolts, and they got a little bolt and nut thing there, you can screw things on and check it out, or you just open up the packages. But you gotta be able to bring something to screw in, which I won't be able to do it with this. So usually I'd bring in the nut and the bolt, and I can screw the bolt into the nut. But if you can't bring this in, because it's right here, just gotta check it out there. And you can open up the little packages and take one out. So it got wet again. I mean, I'd have to do that a few more times, which I probably should. But this ain't puddling, but that'll be all right. So there's a little in there, not too bad, but it's probably getting it from inside there. But yeah, here, when I was taking off my seat to unhook my battery, I don't know if you can see this bolt, these were stripping out, and they were already kind of stripping out before I took them off. And then they finally were just messing up on me, so I had to go buy 2 new of those at the Home Depot. I don't know why, it looks like a little X right there. I don't know what that's for. We're gonna put this on. And these look bigger than them. That looks, fits in there pretty good. But man, these are in there good. You always want to check. You can see this, how I stripped that one out a little bit, so I should probably get another one of these, because if I strip it out, I could get it off with vice grips probably, but it's still good for now. But man, this sucks when you strip these out, people. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back on. So this goes on, okay, it goes on like that. So where are those holes at? And these are on tight too. I still gotta check, make sure my bolts on my back tire is tight and my front tire. I never done that. I don't even know how. Yeah, the bolts over there, so I should check those out. Make sure those are tight. So I'm gonna put these on. I'm glad I took this off. And this is, I don't know what size this is. This is Phillips number 2. If you can see that right there, P2. But it might be able to take a bigger one too. So I gotta get, yeah, I'm gonna make this. So I might just put a piece of tie wire around this and just put a little clip between the tie wire and this, so I can just unhook it and take this out. But this is good. This works good here when this strap broke and this thing was flying out. I didn't know it, so I just put U-bolts in there and it's not gonna break again. If I fix something, I try to make sure it's not gonna break again. So I gotta get this. I have to get my right angle. Oh, I gotta get a battery too. Okay, that one's all charged up. Okay, I just gotta get this in there. I might just have to put it on the right angle and get it in there. do, you know, some kind of work for myself and for friends and stuff of what I know, but forget doing that for a living. Okay, there it goes. Just gotta get in there a little bit. This job pissed me off, man. All the different tools and the metric and standard, and then all the different nuts and bolts, and if you break a nut, man, that's a pain, or a bolt. Not a nut, but a bolt. Okay, so that's in there. I'm stripping these out, so man, that's messed up. I'm gonna have to change those out. I'm gonna have to get a different. The only thing bad about this, I don't know, it seemed like it was gonna work pretty good. So what's the one above P2? So it might be this one. No, that's not it. This is P2. I think it might be this one. No, that's not it. So I'm stripping these out, man. I'm just gonna get. Oh yeah, it's working on this good, so it might be. That's messed up. I messed these up, so I'm gonna have to. Now it's not for that. But it seems like. Yeah, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna have to replace those. So that one seems like it's what the hell does this say? I think this says P3. I don't know if it says P3 or P8. I think it says P3. I don't even think if I get my other stuff. P2, P2. So I guess I got a lot of P1. I think it's only P1, P2, P3. But man, let's see if this works. I'm gonna have to go buy new screws for that. That makes me mad, people. So I better get those out like one more time. I have to buy new ones. I'd rather just buy a hex one. Because I don't like these Phillips. Okay, get in there. I'll just hit the thing to, there we go. Yeah, it was P3. Man, I messed that up. So hopefully that won't come up. So yeah, if I would have used the P3, I can't read it, but yeah, I think it says P number 3. That just says P2. I think it's only P1, P2, P3. But man, now the P3 don't work in there. Or it might. No. So I'm gonna have to put that on the list to get me. I'm gonna get hex heads when I go get some new bolts. Okay, so man, I messed that up. But you know what? I probably want this inside here. This is when I'm at work. I got different ones that I need. Okay, people, that's everything. Now I'm gonna, at least for the chain, and I could sit here and wipe some more of this off a few more times, but that's good enough. But a lot of that excess stuff you want to get off, or this is gonna get dirty real fast. Okay, I'm gonna do the air filter now.